Here's a rather unusual approach to Dia de los Muertos. I'm here with Sammy Hernandez, who has created a beautiful altar to his grandparents. So tell me about this. This is just beautiful, and of course, tell me about the car.
My car is a 1994 Cadillac Fleetwood. I did the majority of the work. My club did the majority of the work to this vehicle. And today we're out here celebrating Dia de los Muertos in remembrance of my grandparents, who actually I got a lot of good work habits from them. So,
Did they ever ride in the car, though?
not in this particular one, but the ones that I previously built, they actually did, and they loved what I did. So.
This is great. And in the trunk of a car, who would have ever thought?
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
tell me about some of the items that we're looking at here.
Well, some of the items, you got the picture of my grandparents. They were married for 54 years. God bless them. My grandparents loved to play loteria, Mexican loteria, almost every weekend as a family and stuff. And of course, the bride and groom is just in remembrance of many years of marriage. And my grandfather also owned a rooster that he loved very dearly, and his name was Freddie. But I never forget that growing up as a kid. So.
Yeah, my grandfather had roosters as well, and
Yeah.
I would hear them in the morning. It was
Exactly,
great.
yeah,
It was
so-
great. So, but also now what is this with the Cadillac emblem?
The Cadillac emblem, these are my hydraulic pumps. It helps raise the vehicle and lower the vehicle.
Can't have a lowrider without that.
Exactly. Yeah. And under here we have total of 8 batteries, 4 on each side. I do have them covered, and so they won't so they won't be visible and stuff like that.
So, what did you think when they told you, how about you create an altar in your car?
Yeah, and I wanted to do something actually to remember my grandparents. I wanted to do something special, and I had an idea in my head, and I kind of went with it, and it worked out perfectly. So.
It certainly did. It certainly did. We're going to walk down the way to look at some of the other vehicles. Thank you so much. Look at that. People are already watching, admiring, taking pictures. Here's another caddy. Hi. Is this yours? How fabulous. What's your name? Paul? All right. We'd like to visit with you. Thank you. Hi. It certainly is. Paul, tell me about this. This is beautiful.
Well, this is my mother-in-law right here, and then I got my grandma and grandpa, and then my wife's grandma and grandpa, and her grandma's over there from her dad's side, her other grandma, my aunt, uncle, and that's my brother-in-law who recently passed away maybe about a year ago, and very much this is it.
This is beautiful. So, El Dia de los Muertos really means a lot to you. It's very personal for you.
Yes, it does mean a lot to me. I mean, we kind of want to just celebrate and remembrance of them and keep their spirit alive in our hearts. And this is what we do, combining the culture of lowrider and, Dias de los Muertos,
Well, it's certainly an unusual approach, a way to remember your loved ones with something else you also love.
Yes.
So, were you obviously thinking about them as you were putting all this together?
Yes. I mean, I think about them, and it's kind of a little bit of heartbroken, but we got to do it, and just for them.
And they obviously like pan dulce.
Yes, that was my grandpa's favorite. That's right there.
El maranito.
El maranito, and then of course we have the pan de muerto, and we got the conchas.
How about that? Well, this is just great. And there's even more down the way. So I would encourage everyone to come by here. These are just some of the rather unusual altares up and down Fredericksburg Road as part of Dia de los Muertos observance on the Old Spanish Trail.